Welcome back, guys. It is your boy Creedz back with another video today, and today, guys, we are playing some Apex of the Legends. Yes, sir. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about some of the best landing spots in Broken Moon. Now, again, before we can begin the video, I just want to let you guys know that one, this is my opinion, and two, I've only played 3 weeks of this map, or I wouldn't say 3 weeks, but somewhere maybe 2 weeks about there. So, you know, my opinion can change later on. So as of right now, I'm just going to show you guys some of the best POIs that I've been messing with. And yeah, enough talking. Let's just get right into the video. So with my first POI that we're going to talk about, it is going to be Atmos Station, I think, or Atmos Station, someone like that. This POI is honestly pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie to you, compared to the other POIs around this map, which are complete utter trash. Like, for example, cough cough promenade. I don't know if you guys know that area. I will probably show a clip later on. If I do, if I don't, whatever. But yeah, this POI is actually pretty nice when it comes to loot. And honestly, I don't mind fighting here, especially when I want to go third party here. It's not, honestly, just not that bad compared to the other POIs. I feel like it's not as third party heavy compared to some other POIs like Terraform and some of the more, you know, inward POIs. One thing that you're gonna notice about in this video is that I like to land around the edges, especially when it comes to rank. Especially with 1 to 2 teams, just to get that early KP. That's another thing too. When it comes to early KP here, I mess with it a lot. But yeah, this is definitely a POI that I feel like you guys are going to like. But it's definitely not the best one here. So with our second POI, it is going to be Terraformer. Now, when it comes to this POI, I usually do not like landing in hot spots when it comes to Apex ranked. Reason why is because you'll have 3 to 4 teams and it's just hectic as hell and it's just not fun, especially there's a very high chance that your team will die early. But that's not the case when it comes to Terraformer. This map is like the complete opposite of Fragment, which is very weird. You'll have 3 to 4 teams here, but for some reason, one thing that I have noticed, it's not as hectic or third party-ish compared to Fragment. I don't know if that's just been my games only. I don't know if anyone else has been experiencing this. It's weird. The one thing I have noticed though, or one thing I recommend that you should not do when landing onto this POI, is to land in the middle. It is practically suicide. You'll probably have maybe 2 teams there, and it's just like a whole standoff there. You don't want to do that. You're probably not going to even get a good weapon. It's probably best to just land on the edges and loot around the edges and just wait for a perfect third party. One thing I do like about Broken Moon is that the map is big enough to where you can literally just let the 2 other teams fight and then come in third party it. So yeah, I mean, honestly, this map is pretty solid so far when it comes to loot. Terraformer is definitely another POI that has decent loot. I've always come out of there with like either purple shield, an R3, G7, you know, just good guns, and me and my squad just being stacked overall. Yeah, all right, let's get right into the next POI. All right, so with our third POI, it is going to be Divide. I feel like Divide is a very slept on POI. I haven't heard anybody really talk about this POI, but I genuinely like it for 3 reasons really. 1, I like fighting here. 2, the loot is actually pretty decent, nothing too crazy, but you're able to loot it pretty quickly, which is a good thing. Now, this thing is actually going to lead on to the third one. Is 1, it is actually very close to the previous POI that I named, which is Terraformer. And actually, you are able to third party it almost all the time if you're able to loot quickly. Usually when it comes to Terraformer, you usually have 3 to 4 squads there. So honestly, once you and your team loot this area up, you're able to basically transverse through the zip rail, which is another thing that I do like, that there's a whole bunch of zip rails, so you can really, you know, go either to Eternal, I believe, somewhere to the south, or Terraformer. One thing I like to do is I like to loot here, and then once I loot here with my team, I like to ping towards Terraformer, see if we can pick off some kids there, have a potential third party and get that free KP. So yeah, Divide is definitely an underrated slept on POI in my opinion. I don't know about you guys, but try to land here a couple times, see if you guys like it. In my opinion, I enjoy landing here, and this is definitely a slept on one for me. Okay, so with our fourth POI, it is going to be Eternal Gardens. And my guys, let me tell you, this has got to be the most beautiful POIs I've ever landed on in this map, easily. Now, when it comes to this map, it is honestly a hit or a miss. Why do I say that? Because depending on where the ship is going, you can either have an insanely hot drop where there's multiple teams and it's just basically all out war and chaos, or basically a passive landing where there's maybe 1 to 2 teams where basically, you know, you could definitely fight that. The good thing about this map though is that one, it has good loot, but not only just that, it also has good rotation tools that you can use. One, the zip rails. Two, the balloon that's basically in the middle of the POI. I definitely like this POI. It's definitely one of my favorite POIs that I've showed you guys in this video. But yeah, anyways, let's just get right into the next one. With our final POI, it is going to be Core. Now, here is the thing with Core though. This map, or this POI, my fault, I don't know why I keep saying map, is mainly for people that like to play pubs. This is a very, very hot POI, and I feel like when it comes to ranked, it's definitely not a POI that you would like to go for unless you really like to play aggressive. You know, you really want to play that high risk, high reward when it comes to your KP and gamble with it. On the other hand, when it comes to pubs, this is definitely an awesome spot to go for the high kill games. I usually come out of here with decent kills, or maybe like 6 to 8, probably even 10. You could really go off here, especially if you have a good team, or maybe if you're just solo queuing it too. This is definitely a POI that I like. One, it's honestly pretty fun to transverse through it. There's like multiple zip rails here, so you can definitely, you know, rotate a lot, and you know, you have a lot of mobility when it comes to core. But yeah, this is definitely a hot map that I wouldn't recommend for rank, but definitely would recommend to play in pubs. All right, so yeah, those are my 5 best POIs that I've been messing with this season. Let me know down in the comments what type of POIs you guys have been messing with. And yeah, as of further ado, we're gonna end the video here. Peace out and bye.